Alright, hey fam, I am just cutting up some potatoes and pumpkin to chuck in the oven, and I just thought this was a timely manner while I drop it on the ground. Thought this would be a good time to jump on here and just talk about something that's been playing on my mind and kind of pissing me off. And the dogs just heard me drop the food. Sorry boys, I picked it up, you can't have it. Something that's been really pissing me off that I would love to talk a little bit about, because while I think this is going to be really beneficial for you, it's about motivation. One thing that really grinds my gears is people relying and waiting on motivation to get started on their goals, right? Like, if you wait constantly for motivation and you rely solely on motivation, that is why you will never, ever, ever be happy and achieve your goals. Because motivation is kind of like an emotion, and all emotions ebb and flow. They come and go in waves. Like, you feel happy, you feel sad. It's a part of life to have different emotions. Like, it's normal, it's good. And so when you're relying on motivation, it ebbs and flows. It has something really to do with your dopamine levels, to be honest, whether you actually feel motivated to do something or not. And some people have more dopamine, some people have less dopamine, they have wacky levels. Food often increases your dopamine, exercise increases your dopamine, things that you enjoy increases your dopamine, playing video games, drugs, stuff like that too. So anyways, if you constantly rely on waiting for the dopamine hit, the motivation, then you will never get anything done and you will never last. So how do you overcome this? Because honestly, I just think motivation, whether you're motivated or not to do something, shouldn't be the defining factor of whether you do something or not. If you want to get stronger, get fitter, if you want to get healthy, if you want to get to the gym, no matter what your goal is, if you constantly rely on motivation, you will never get there. The deal is that you should, if you have goals, if you have really big, audacious goals, or just goals to tone up, or goals to be a bit fitter, a bit stronger, you shouldn't need motivation to make yourself do the work, because your goals and your why should be more important than any excuse that is beyond just getting the work done. So when you build yourself a really big, beautiful goal, like maybe it's to lose 10 kilos, maybe it's to be healthy enough that you can run up the stairs and play with your kids without being tired, then that's your big goal, that's your why. Then when you choose not to go to the gym, or when you choose not to eat your healthy food, or you choose not to go to bed early, all you're doing is just saying your lack of stuff you to your goals and your why and your reasoning. It's not that you're waiting for motivation to get the work done. It's the fact that you're just giving up on yourself. So when you see it like that and you switch it from I'm waiting to be motivated to go to the gym to I go to the gym because I want to get stronger, because my goal is that I can still play with my kids and get up and down off the ground without pain. So I go to the gym no matter what, even if I don't feel like it. And when you can flip your mindset into that way and stop relying on motivation, you're actually going to get success. You're actually going to be able to achieve what you want to achieve, because you just get the job done no matter what. And yes, it's not always going to be perfect. Some days, things will get in the way and you can't help it by not doing all the tasks that you need to do. But that you're not doing the work because you're waiting for motivation. Like, shit happens and you just do the best you can. But if you're just going, I do the steps no matter what, I get up and I do my steps as best as I can, I get up and I did my meal prep, and shit, I forgot my lunch, that happens, you'd make do, but I still am doing the work. You do the work day in and day out, no matter how you feel, whether you feel good, whether you feel bad, whether you feel motivated, whether you feel tired. No one cares except for you when you're not achieving your goals. So I know that sounds harsh, but it's truly how I feel, is that if you constantly wait for motivation, you'll never get anything done. So instead, you just need to do the work. Do the work, have a goal, have a big, scary goal, have a really important why, so that when you're not feeling motivated, when you don't want to do it, you're just going to do it anyways, because your goals and your why is too important to even care about your excuses about why you're not doing the work. That is my take on it, and that's how I've approached everything in life. Like, I could go in further depth, but if I relied on motivation to get everything done that I've needed to get done in my life, I would be nowhere. I would probably not even be alive, to be honest. So I just think that you need to have your why, sit down, have your goal, have your why, make it really important to you, and then map out how you're going to achieve those goals, how you're going to achieve it. Like, what are the literal things? Like, don't just be like, oh, I need to get stronger. It's like, no. Like, go literally map out step by step what you need to do every single day to work towards your goals. So then you don't have to think about it and wait to be motivated to go do something. You know exactly what you're doing, and you just become a bit of a robot about it, to be honest. You kind of need to be disciplined and a bit of a robot. Within reason, know when to give yourself grace, of course. Like, life happens. But the idea is you try. That's my take. That's my rant. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. I need to go wash this pumpkin. So I will do that, and I will see you guys next time.